By now, everyone knows that sunsets are a product of perspective. That's just the way it is. Because everything, as we know, will follow the lines towards a vanishing point and then disappear from above, below, and from side to side. That's how perspective works. From where I live in Norway, the angle from here towards where the sun is supposed to be at sunrise and sunset, it's 23 degrees to the sunrise and 27 degrees to the sunset. So when we ask stupid questions like why can't people in Australia see Polaris, it's because perspective. Even though it's higher up in the sky than my winter sun. This is 27 degrees and that's about 30 degrees. It's because distance. Well, people in Australia can still see stars all across the flat earth to the horizon due north, through a thicker atmosphere as well. So that's why I made this model, basket trigonometry. Because if you go to a basketball course and the basket is 10 feet or 3 meters 50 millimeters above the floor, this here, 27 degrees, that's the angle from where I live in Norway to where the sun is supposed to be at sunset. That is not below eye level. I should see the sun up here, not here setting. So, no matter how far away you go, you'll still see the sun above you. Like here. That one. This is 25 meters away, and the angle there is just over 3 degrees. You don't get that far on a flat earth. But then I thought, some people don't like models. So I found these old curtain rods and taped it up my wall. And some string and a light thingy. But that was a small model just to see if it worked. Then I found another curtain rod and cut off the bends and stick it together and took it outside. This football goal is not adult size, so I don't know the exact measurements of the height or something. So the height of this one is unknown. But as far as I can see, that really doesn't matter. The first thing I did was just leave that blinking ball at the top there and walk backwards. That blinking ball is staying on top. That will never go below my eye level. This is far, far further than the angle which would be on a flat earth from my sunset. Still there. No change. Using flat earthers' perspective, this is what would need to happen. That blinking ball has to come down while I walk backwards. And when was the last time any of you saw this happen? There it is at my eye level. And now again I can hear all the crying. It's all about distance. Make up your mind. What about the angles? So again, from Norway, 27 degrees. That's the angle from where I live towards the sunset. 3 degrees. You'll never get that far on the flat earth to get to the degrees. It's just impossible. So if you still believe this is the correct model, the 24,900 mile wide Earth and the Sun and the Moon 3,000 miles up and Polaris above that, how far away do you need to go to get 3 degrees. That just doesn't happen. So while I'm riding into the sunset, please, every flat earthers watching this, produce some numbers, distances, angles, whatever we're rating.